Boston Democratic mayor says criminals should not be prosecuted for theft. Gang registry should be abolished. The mayor wants to publicize police personnel files relating to use of force, which opponents say can potentially put officers in danger. Boston Mayor Michelle Wu advocated a soft on-crime agenda by pushing to abolish the gang registry and arguing that criminal behavior, such as theft, should not be prosecuted. Prior to being elected mayor, Wu filled out the 2021 Boston mayoral candidate questionnaire from Progressive Massachusetts, a 501c4 nonprofit organization that tracks and ranks how progressive elected officials are. According to its website, the group intends to transform Massachusetts into a bold laboratory for progressive state initiatives. In the document, Wu outlined her most progressive commitments, including her support for non-citizens voting in Boston's local elections. The mayor was asked, "Do you support shuttering the Boston police gang database?" She answered, "Yes." Then, Wu was asked whether she supported a do not prosecute list enacted by the former Suffolk County District Attorney, Rachel Rollins. DA Rollins enacted the policy memo identifying more than a dozen charges she said should be declined for prosecution. Those crimes included shoplifting, larceny, disorderly conduct, receiving stolen property, driving with a suspended license, breaking and entering with property damage, wanton and malicious destruction of property. Threats, minor in possession of alcohol, marijuana possession, possession with intent to distribute, non-marijuana drug possession. The DA was later brought into the Biden administration, before resigning after an ethics probe found that Rollins committed egregious ethical violations and abuse of power. Do you support the Suffolk County District Attorney's Office's do not prosecute list and expanded approach to dealing with such low-level offenses? Yes/no? Progressive Mass asked. Yes, Wu responded. Wu also promised to advocate for reallocating some of the police's budget towards other city priorities as mayor. The mayor said she believes law enforcement should be demilitarized. Wu said police should not have the ability to use tear gas, rubber bullets, and attack dogs. The Progressive Mass questionnaire then asked, "Do you believe that affiliation or sympathies with white supremacist organizations among officers is a problem with BPD? Yes/no. If so, what measures would you take as mayor to combat that issue?" Wu responded, "Yes. I have advocated for terminating any Boston Police Department employees who were involved with the January 6 Capitol insurrection." She also wanted to publicize personnel files with the public relating to use of force, which opponents say can potentially put officers in danger. WE must ensure that contract language enables the sharing of data with the public on officers' use of force and misconduct and allows disciplinary records to be made publicly accessible, in accordance with privacy laws, she said. Wu's office didn't immediately respond to Fox News Digital's request for comment. Her views on police notwithstanding, in the past, critics said she used Nixonian tactics after her administration admitted to creating a list of her most vocal critics and providing it to local authorities. According to a July 2023 report. The report raised concerns about whether Wu and her administration are attempting to silence or intimidate her critics, many of whom have protested outside of her home. When she was first elected, Wu opened entire offices focused on food justice, black male advancement, LGBTQ advancement, and worker empowerment to create a more equitable city for generations to come. However, critics have accused Wu of not being as inclusive of white people, resulting in numerous complaints to the state's attorney general. In December, the Democratic mayor came under fire for sending out invitations for a holiday party intended only for non-white city council members. Honorable members, on behalf of Mayor Michelle Wu, I cordially invite you and a guest to the Electeds of Color holiday party. The email, which was mistakenly sent to everyone, said 15 minutes after the email was sent out, Wu's aide, Denise Dos Santos, apologized and clarified that the invitation was only meant for minority city councilors. However, she did not apologize for planning a party that excluded white city leaders. "I wanted to apologize for my previous email regarding a holiday party for tomorrow," Dos Santos wrote. "I did send that to everyone by accident and I apologize if my email may have offended or came across as so. Sorry for any confusion this may have caused. Massachusetts Attorney General Andrea Campbell decided not to investigate the Boston mayor's Electeds of Color holiday party after discrimination complaints were filed. Feel free to leave a comment below. Thank you for following. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay updated with hot news every day.